Section 1. The foundation of a nation understanding constitutions. A constitution is the bedrock of any nation. It is a set of fundamental principles that dictate how a country is governed. Think of it as a rule book for a country, outlining the powers and limitations of the government and guaranteeing certain rights to its citizens. Constitutions are essential for establishing order, protecting individual liberties, and ensuring the smooth functioning of a society. They provide a framework for resolving disputes, safeguarding minority rights, and promoting the common good. Section 2. A blueprint for India. The structure of the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution, adopted on 26 November 1949, is a testament to the meticulous planning and foresight of its framers. It is renowned for being the longest written constitution in the world, reflecting the complexity and diversity of the nation it governs. The Constitution is divided into 25 parts, each addressing specific aspects of governance, rights, and administration. These parts are further subdivided into 448 articles that elaborate on the principles outlined in each part. Adding to its comprehensive nature are 12 schedules. These schedules contain lists, details, and specific provisions that supplement the articles. They cover a wide range of subjects, from the allocation of seats in Parliament to the administration of tribal areas. This intricate structure ensures clarity, comprehensiveness, and a well-defined framework for governing a vast and diverse nation. Section 3. The birth of a nation's guiding light framing the Indian Constitution. The framing of the Indian Constitution was a momentous task undertaken by a constituent assembly formed after India gained independence from British rule in 1947. This assembly, composed of elected representatives from across the country, reflected India's diverse social and cultural fabric. Leading this historic endeavor was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, whose profound understanding of law and commitment to social justice shaped the Constitution's core values. The Constituent Assembly debated and deliberated for over 2 years, carefully considering various constitutional models and incorporating the aspirations of a newly independent nation. Their efforts culminated in the adoption of the Constitution on 26 January 1950, marking India's transition to a republic and enshrining the principles of democracy, justice, and equality for all its citizens. Section 4. Pillars of Democracy, Fundamental Rights in the Indian Constitution. Central to the Indian Constitution are the fundamental rights enshrined in Part 3, guaranteeing every citizen certain inalienable rights considered essential for a life of dignity and freedom. These rights protect individuals from arbitrary state action and ensure their participation in the democratic process. Among these, the right to equality ensures equal treatment before the law and prohibits discrimination based on religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. The right to freedom guarantees the freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and the right to practice any profession or occupation. Further strengthening these rights are the right to life and personal liberty, the right to freedom of religion, and cultural and educational rights, all safeguarded against infringement. The Constitution also provides for the enforcement of these rights through courts, enabling citizens to seek legal redress if their fundamental rights are violated. Section 5. Guiding Principles for a Just Society. Directive Principles of State Policy. In addition to fundamental rights, the Indian Constitution, in Part 4, lays out directive principles of state policy. These principles, while not enforceable by courts, serve as guidelines for the state to frame policies that promote social and economic welfare. They reflect the vision of a just and equitable society, guiding the government to strive towards achieving social, economic, and political justice for all citizens. These principles encourage the state to secure a living wage, improve public health, provide free and compulsory education, promote equal pay for equal work, and ensure the protection of the environment and national monuments. While not legally binding, these principles hold significant moral weight and influence government policy and legislation, shaping India's development agenda and reflecting its commitment to social justice. Section 6. The Heart of Indian Governance, the Parliamentary System. The Indian Constitution adopts the parliamentary system of government, drawing inspiration from the Westminster model of the United Kingdom. This system is characterized by the principle of parliamentary sovereignty, where the legislature, composed of elected representatives, holds supreme power. The executive branch, headed by the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, is accountable to the Parliament. The President of India, elected by an electoral college, serves as the head of state, while the Prime Minister, appointed by the President and enjoying the confidence of the majority in the lower house of Parliament, acts as the head of government. This system ensures a close relationship between the legislative and executive branches, promoting accountability and responsiveness to the will of the people. Section 7. Upholding justice and equality significance of the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution stands as a testament to the principles of democracy, justice, and equality. It has been instrumental in shaping India's political landscape and safeguarding the rights of its citizens for over 7 decades. The Constitution guarantees universal adult franchise, empowering every citizen above the age of 18 to vote, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, or gender. This has been crucial in ensuring a representative democracy where the government derives its legitimacy from the will of the people. The Constitution also establishes an independent judiciary, responsible for upholding the rule of law and protecting the fundamental rights of citizens. This separation of powers ensures checks and balances, preventing any one branch of government from becoming too powerful and safeguarding the interests of the people. Section 8. The Living Document Amendments and the Evolving Constitution. The framers of the Indian Constitution recognized that a nation's guiding document should not remain static in the face of changing societal needs and aspirations. To ensure its continued relevance, they incorporated provisions for amendments, allowing future generations to adapt the Constitution to address new challenges. Article 368 of the Constitution lays down the procedure for amendments, striking a balance between flexibility and rigidity. While some amendments require a simple majority in Parliament, others necessitate a 2/3 majority in both houses and ratification by at least half of the state legislatures. This process ensures that any changes to the Constitution are made with broad consensus and careful consideration, preserving its sanctity while allowing it to evolve with the times. Section 9. A Legacy of Freedom and Progress. The Constitution in Modern India. The Indian Constitution continues to serve as a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring power of democratic ideals. It has guided India's journey as a nation, providing a framework for its political system, protecting the rights of its citizens, and fostering a sense of unity in diversity. As India navigates the complexities of the 21st century, the Constitution remains a living document, adapting to new challenges and guiding the nation towards a future where justice, equality, and progress for all are paramount.